Hi guys, welcome back to the HUBient Talent channel. This is Stella Bella. As you can see, we are heading to Sealife in Melbourne. Yes, I am still here this week and I'll be doing a series of vlogs and reviews of my time here. So welcome back to video number 2, where I'm going to take you on a little tour around Sealife in Melbourne. So Sealife is located next to the Yarra River and super close to the Melbourne Sky Deck. It's open daily from around 9:30 to 5 o'clock, and currently tickets for adults are around $47 each. And of course, it's cheaper for children, and you can also get annual passes if you're a fan and you plan on going multiple times a year. I strongly recommend you book online beforehand, because when you arrive there are 2 lines, one for pre-booked tickets and one for walk-ins, and the walk-in line is generally a lot longer. So it's definitely a good idea to pre-book and prepay for your tickets before you arrive. Sealife in Melbourne is definitely one of the better aquariums that I've been to. It's large, spacious, extremely family friendly, and offers a variety of different activities, for example feedings, guided tours, underwater tunnel, as well as a rock pool where you can touch some of the sea creatures under supervision. There's also a large canteen area where you can buy food from the venue, or you can also pack a little picnic to have with your family. There are a lot of seats available. And you can enjoy your food overlooking this beautiful aquarium, and this really is a beautiful way to kickstart your day at Sealife. Apart from the normal sea creatures, Sealife does a really good job in providing other sorts of entertainment. For example, this giant interactive screen, being able to get up close and personal with all of the sea life, lots of fun facts and interesting information about everything that you're seeing, and also these little bubbles and tunnels, which allows you to get a much closer look into the tanks themselves. It's actually a lot of fun, although crawling into them as an adult can be a little bit tricky, but it adds a cute little touch to an already amazing experience. Now the layout of Sealife is actually quite interesting. As soon as you head in, that's ground level, and you start your journey going downstairs. So your first level downstairs is the jellyfish level, and you'll be heading down before you head back up again at the very end. Jellyfish are actually my most favorite things ever, so I was really excited for this level. And as you can see here, Sealife is so creative. This is what they call the jelly lab. So it is the lab or the space where they breed their jellyfish, and they've left it open for patrons to see, so we can all be educated on the breeding process, which I think is really awesome and gives us a little bit of insight as to how much work is actually involved behind the scenes before these amazing creatures are presented to us. And here you can see there's another creative interactive tunnel where we can get a little bit more of an immersive experience with the jellyfish. And on the same level, we have this amazing space for children to just hang out, watch a little bit of a jellyfish show on the projector screen, and just for families to just relax, have a seat and just re-energize before the next leg of the tour, which you'll find you'll come across some really interesting and sometimes a little bit disturbing, scary creatures. For example, this guy, he does not look happy. Neither does he. And both those guys live in the tank with this. This is the lionfish, which is apparently highly venomous. So this is an interesting housemate choice. Now, after the jellyfish level, we head further down, and this is where the underwater tunnel is. And as you can see, this is pretty much where the magic happens. This is where you feel like you are actually underwater with these creatures. First, you'll be stepping down into this amphitheater where you're watching this giant tank of sharks, stingrays, all different types of fish, sea creatures in this tank that's traveling around the underwater tunnel. And let's travel through the tunnel. It is so beautiful and tranquil. Now during school holidays, of course, the entire centre is busy, but if you go during a weekday that's not school holidays, you'll end up with a lot of space around you and you'll have time to relax and really look at each of the creatures without feeling rushed or crowded. The underground tunnel leads out into a big, huge open space and you get a 360 view of the aquarium. It really makes you feel like you're a part of the ocean. It feels so interactive and it feels like you're so close to the animals. These beautiful fish, sharks, stingrays, they swim so close to you that it feels like you could almost touch them. The atmosphere and the view really is breathtaking. The underwater aquarium was definitely a highlight of mine, but there is so much more to explore within Sealife. As you continue on with your journey, you're going to come across the crocodile lair, which holds this magnificent creature you're about to witness. This is Pinjarra, a 55-year-old saltwater crocodile that spans over 5 meters long and weighs 750 kilos. He is definitely a sight to behold and one of Sealife's main attractions. Now at Sealife, not only will you find your larger, more popular water animals such as the crocodile, the shark, the stingray, the jellyfish, but you'll also find the little guys here as well. There are lizard enclosures, mud skippers, water snakes and frogs, and there's even this amazing rainforest wetlands that Sealife has created to cultivate some of these smaller creatures. And here you'll find turtles, free roaming mice, frogs, all just hanging out together. And as you head down to the very bottom level of Sealife, you'll find even more amazing creatures, such as the seahorse. I love these creatures. I never quite understand the physics of them, how they actually move in water, but I'm always fascinated. And this entire section is dedicated to the seahorse. And there's even a little pregnant one here. This magnificent school of fish will be taking you to your last leg of the journey, which is the Ice Age penguin area. This is definitely another highlight of SeaWorld, and it's the last main attraction that you will see before you leave the venue. So over to your left is where you pick up your photos and where the gift shop and exit is, and on the right here is the penguin enclosure, and you'll get to witness just how beautiful these creatures are. I've been to aquariums that have a large penguin enclosure, but I always felt so far away. This felt like the penguins were just standing next to me. You can see every little detail, every little expression, and it just felt so interactive and fun, and really is the perfect way to finish off your Sealife journey. Look how cute they are. And this is how we will finish off our Sealife journey as well in this video. And if you want to see more of these amazing creatures and get an up close and personal look for yourselves, make sure to head to the Sealife website, www.visitsealife.com/Melbourne. There you can find out more information and purchase tickets. Thank you so much for watching. If you've got any comments or feedback, please drop a line below. I would love to hear from you, especially if you've been to Sealife, or if you've got any other aquariums that you've been to that you want to recommend, please let us know. Click like, follow, subscribe to stay up to date with more adventures. And please follow me on my social media. It's stellabella.au, and you can find me on Instagram, Facebook and TikTok. I would love to hear from you. Thanks again for joining me in my Sealife Melbourne adventure today, and I look forward to catching up with you next time. Bye.